Stop faking it. Stop it. Right now. We don't believe you. And you know what I'm talking about.
What?
We live in a world, you see, where everybody is trying to be her. Everybody's trying to be that girl. Everybody's trying to be the it girl. What it really comes down to, though, is that people are cosplaying confidence, copying somebody else's swag and flow, literally bar for bar, hoping it'll make them magnetic. But here's the truth, okay? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We hear aura this, aura that, okay? But real aura is in your originality. Not your outfit, not in your 10-step skincare routine, especially not in your curated Instagram feed. When you show up as the most authentic version of yourself, that's when you shine. Okay, that is when people feel something. That's when people see something. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a few ways that you can tap into your authenticity beyond the clothes, beyond the looks, beyond the aesthetics. First things first, recognize that your path is yours only. Full stop. Now, I'm sure that there's tons of people looking at my life like, what is she even doing? When is she gonna do XYZ? Why is she doing that? Don't worry about whatever you're doing. For a long time, I really let those thoughts kind of get into my brain, okay? Comparing myself to people's paths and their timeline, comparing myself with people who seemed more organized or focused than I was, like really beating myself up like I was late to some invisible race. But you know what I realized? They don't know me. Okay, those people don't know me, and I really don't know them either. They don't know my circumstances. They don't know my gifts. They don't know my challenges. They don't know my vision, and they're not supposed to. I would rather build my life in a way that is meaningful to me, that is aligned with me, as opposed to just simply doing what everybody else thinks I should be doing. And your journey is yours alone. Your timing, yours. What is truly meant for you will not pass you by. And what isn't meant for you is not going to stick, no matter how bad you want it to. The more I've leaned into what feels true for me, even if it looked random or unexplainable to somebody else, the more peace I found. Because authenticity isn't about being understood by everybody. It's about being aligned with yourself. Be weird, be niche, be into random stuff. Maybe you're obsessed with collecting tiny calico critters, or maybe you're into the boo-boos.
Hell no, man.
Okay?
What the fuck, man?
Maybe you get your life researching vintage trains on the internet all night. I don't know. Or maybe your playlist is full of soul music from the 60s. So what? Let it rock. You know, I really used to get teased for loving old school music. I mean, people used to be getting in my car, clowning me for the music that I played in my whip. Now, I am just simply that girl who knows all the old school bops. People know that I'm gonna know that old funk song from 1976, which is a vibe because I didn't switch up on my interest because people weren't rocking with it. I leaned in instead. And that is the thing, okay? That is the secret sauce, all right? The stuff that you're low-key embarrassed about, right? That's often what makes you memorable. So no, don't tuck it away. Don't hide it away. Lean into it. Live in it. Breathe it. And if your interests change, that's okay too. Let them change. Don't tether yourself to old versions of yourself just because, okay? Let yourself evolve. Be real enough to call yourself out. This must be said. The realest people, they self-reflect. They hold themselves accountable, okay? And they don't play the perfect game. They play the honest one. You aren't always the victim. You're not always the villain. And spoiler alert, sometimes you are the villain in somebody else's story. But guess what? You'll survive. And they will survive too, believe it or not. Also, be real about your annoying quirks. Me, I tend to get super salty and competitive when it comes to board games. I am a pretty poor sport. Not even gonna lie to you. I get mad, all right? I get emotional. I pout. I hate being teased. I probably always will be like that, but I'm not gonna pretend to be a gracious loser if that's not who I am, because it's harming no one, all right? Just don't play Monopoly with me.
You need a pee.
Okay? Problem solved. When I do mess up and I do hurt someone, even unintentionally, I'll own it. Because running from accountability is for losers. I'm okay with being wrong, and I'm okay with having cringe moments. I'm human, and that's what makes me solid. People are more likely to connect with you for your humanity, not your performance. Stand on your convictions. Whatever you believe, whether it's spiritual, political, emotional, or just a gut feeling, stand on it. You know, and people might call you loud and wrong. People might call you dramatic or say you're doing way too much. But so what? At least you're making noise. Because you don't need everyone to agree with you, babes. You just need to be able to sleep at night knowing that you stay true to your values. And another thing, having strong convictions doesn't make you rigid. All it means is that you have taken the time to figure out what you believe and why you believe that. And you're not gonna fold just because somebody doesn't agree with you, just because somebody's raising a eyebrow a little bit or trying to talk down on you. Side note, I actually talked more about standing on business in my previous video, so go ahead and check it out if you haven't seen it already. Bottom line, okay, bottom line, we're wrapping it up. Your aura isn't about curating your life into something palatable for the masses. It's about knowing yourself and honoring your quirks, calling yourself out when you need to be called out, and standing on what you believe. Because being authentic is everyone's unique aura. We are all magnetic for different reasons, and to tap into that magnetism, you have to tap into who you are as a person. Not who you see on TV, not who you see on your For You page, but who you truly are. Aura isn't something that you can quickly put on before you walk outside. It's something that radiates from the inside out. When you have the guts to fully be unapologetically you. Well, that's all I have in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. What is one thing that you really, really love about yourself? I want to hear it. Let me know down below. As always, stay gorgeous, and I will see you in the next one.